my top air fryer tips for you. Tip number 1, don't overfill the basket. This is a basket that is too full. When it's too full like this, you're not going to get those fries cooked evenly, so it's better to do this in 2 batches and then put them all together at the end. This basket is filled appropriately. You really don't want much more than 1 layer of food if you want to cook it properly. Tip number 2 is to use a foil sling to help you get foods into and out of the air fryer. Take a piece of aluminum foil, fold it in half, fold it in half again, and then use this as a sling. Put your cake pan on top and then lift the flaps up to put this into and out of air fryer baskets. You can also do this with sandwiches or hoagie rolls. The food can go directly on the sling and then you can move it. That means you can do things like this. A deep dish pizza. Tip number 3 is when you're cooking fatty foods in the air fryer. If you're cooking bacon or meatballs or chicken wings, it's a good idea to take a little water and put that in the drawer underneath the food. By doing that, you'll stop the fat from dripping down and smoking while it cooks. Tip number 4 is to use toothpicks to pin down foods that otherwise might fly around your air fryer, like a piece of cheese on a burger or bread on a sandwich. Tip number 5 is to always remember to remove the basket from the drawer before you dump out the food. The reason for that is right down here below. Often you'll get a lot of grease at the bottom of the drawer, and you have to drain that out. If you dump the basket and the grease at the same time, that grease is all over your food. Tip number 6 is actually the opposite of tip number 5. Sometimes when you're cooking, you have marinades that drip down into the bottom basket. Those marinades can be used to moisten the food again or serve as a sauce. Tip number 7, remember to pull your air fryer away from the wall when you're using it. Back here there's a vent which blows hot air away from the air fryer. You don't want that right up against the back of your cabinet wall. Don't put anything on top of the air fryer either, because this is where the air gets pulled into the air fryer and it must be left open. For more tips on air frying, visit my tips page in the air fryer section of the cooking school right here. So you can see how an air fryer can really help simplify your life in the kitchen. It's fast, it's compact, it makes great food, and you know what? It's really fun to use and play with. If you'd like more information on air frying, read the article below this video. I also have articles in the cooking school on converting recipes from stovetop and oven, and cooking charts for all kinds of food to help you cook whatever it is you want in your air fryer. For recipes, go to the recipe section on the website. My best collections, of course, are in my cookbooks, which you'll find in the shop. If you have any questions or comments on this video, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you for another cooking class really soon.